Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Book HQ. I've been struggling to find a minute to do this recording, but I'm doing it now whilst I'm also washing my hair, and I've just come out of a face mask. It's supposed to be grooming day, but I have a few minutes so I can do it. And today I'm going to be talking about two books from Jasmine Guillory, so I kind of fell down this chick lit hole. And after reading Helen Wang, I read Jasmine Guillory's The Proposal. And I'd heard a lot about it, but I didn't really know what it was about. I thought it was about a wedding proposal. I didn't really read any of the blurbs about it. It was really fun and exciting and interesting. It follows Carlos and Nick is at a baseball game with her boyfriend. It's nothing serious, but he proposes to her there, and she says no, and Carlos and his sister come and rescue her from the embarrassment of it all. And then along the line, sparks fly, but they both don't want anything serious. And it was just a really feel-good type of romance for people who don't want to fall in love. So then I backtracked and read The Wedding Date, because The Wedding Date comes before The Proposal. And The Wedding Date, I think I like The Wedding Date more than The Proposal, if I'm being honest. The Wedding Date is about Alexa Monroe and Drew Nichols, and he's a doctor, and she is the chief of staff of, I think he's a mayor or a senator, can't remember. Anyway, but it was really nice for me to read that story, because it was the first time, I believe, that I've ever read a romance where the female protagonist is overweight. And it took me a while to kind of figure that out, because at first she's like, oh, people who like her call her curvy, and I was like, okay, so she's curvy, whatever. And then later on somebody makes kind of a rude remark about her body, but then as you read on, you kind of are in her head, and she's always kind of thinking about how will her body look in this position, and then you get clued in that, oh, she's I'm saying overweight, but I might be being offensive. I don't know if it's overweight. I know she's not small. So it was really nice to read. She gets trapped in this elevator in a hotel with this doctor, Drew Nichols, who has to go to this wedding of his ex and his best friend, and so she becomes his wedding date because he doesn't have a date. And it's really interesting how they kind of just fall into a relationship without realizing it, and then, as the relationship goes on, there comes a point where push comes to shove and something has to give. Either they're in a relationship or they're not. So it was really interesting, fun read, and kind of an emotional roller coaster, sort of. But it was very enjoyable. I really like Jasmine Guillory's writing style. I like how she switches between two characters' thoughts very seamlessly within the same chapter, and it's very easy to follow the trains of thought of the two characters because they're so distinct and so clear and so different. I really liked those two books. I'm looking forward to the third book. Drew and Alexa are from the first book, and Drew's best friend Carlos in the first book is in the second book as the male protagonist with Nick. And so the third book is going to be about Alexa's two friends, one who is her work husband and the other one is her best friend. And I think it's going to take place at the wedding party of Alexa and Drew. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's called The Wedding Party. If you've already read them, do let me know what your thoughts were, if you liked them, if you didn't. Leave me a comment in the comments below. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. But until next time, keep reading and keep watching. Bye-bye.